One ceramic, one tungsten, one glass. Do we have tungsten on this planet?
No, but that's not a problem.
Okay, so then actually before I can get the chemistry lab, I need to get the thing that gets me tungsten, which is the EXO request platform, which just takes ceramic and resin, thankfully. So I'll get some ceramic going. Oh, of course we're running out of power, though. Of course we're running out of power. Smelter's still running.
I mean, you can turn it off if it's a problem.
Nah, we gotta... See, we gotta get all the resources smelted. It's necessary, right?
Yep.
It just utterly takes forever. Well, I guess you just were... So you were just able to plow into all of the iron with...
Yeah.
With the beast of a machine, and it just mined it all at once.
Yep.
Okay.
I think you
cool.
actually might even get more resources with the
really?
drill, but I could be wrong. It was...
That'd be cool.
There's still more where I left it.
Oh. So in case we ever need more iron, which we absolutely... I cannot see happening.
Yeah, especially because I've got a little bit more iron on the car and apparently in my backpack because it filled that up too. Also, we need the trade platform, not the EXO request platform. I don't even know what the EXO request platform does.
Yeah, wait a second. What else is it?
All I know is it was the thing that required plastic, and we have one of them like back at our original base.
Well, incidentally, we still need tungsten. I guess that's... Get back to that chemistry lab. Chemistry lab and the trade platform both require tungsten.
We've got 2 tungsten, by the way.
Oh, we do. Okay, so then we can make a trade platform and a chemistry thing with that.
Yep.
That's good.
Did that
Glad we
intentionally.
brought that. A tungsten carbide for the large shredder, though. Oh, that's a good point. In order to use the trade platform, we need a shredder, don't we?
I have a comic to send you, if I remember.
Related to trade platforms or shredders?
No, Shredder.
Oh.
It's effectively just Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles coming to, like, attack him in his base underground. And he's like, I'm social distancing. Where are your masks? And they point to their, just basic masks. And he's like, you morons, it needs to cover your nose and mouth. And it's, like, very much just, like, the classic 80s PSA thing, but for some reason, Shredder's the good guy. And I was like, I'd buy into that.
This is what you wanted. Shredder's... What is Shredder's agenda in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, anyways?
Heck if I know.
Like, what was he actually about?
Vengeance? Domination? I think he just wanted to have ninjas named after feet.
He's just like trying to build his ninja clan, and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are like really afraid that like there might be another ninja clan on the block that's cooler than theirs. So they have to assert dominance early before he builds. That's why they can defeat all those foot members, is because those are like the new recruits, and they're just coming in and just wailing on these guys who just like joined their like local like ninja group just to like, I don't know, get some exercise. It's real out there.
I clearly need to watch more Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I've watched a fair bit too.
Was it good? Was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles good?
The one we watched back when we were kids, probably not. The
Okay.
one that we didn't watch also when we were kids, that was like the last 2D one they had done for a while. Shell really liked that one. It was apparently pretty decent. Definitely jumped the shark because they did like time travel and space stuff. But like maybe it's good. I don't know. And then the 3D Nickelodeon reboot was actually quite good. A little kiddish, but it was definitely just slightly sub-Avatar in my opinion from what I saw. And then they've got a new one that's really beautifully hand animated again. And I haven't seen that one yet, but that might actually not be half bad.
Are cartoons getting better?
I think it varies. I think some cartoons are getting better because they can't just rely on toy sales anymore.
Oh, was that part of it, you think?
Because Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was originally a comic but then really blown out of proportion to sell toys. That the TV show, you know, the reason why they had all the crazy stuff that all the characters had was because they wanted to sell more toys. But I want to say toy sales have been, like, by and large, dropping hard for the last who knows how long.
Do you think that's because of games?
Yeah.
Do you think just, like, people would rather play video games than play with toys these days?
Probably.
I mean, that makes sense. I can certainly see if I was young these days, and I had access to like a lot of games on an iPad or things like that.
Let's see, wasn't TMNT a toy first? I don't think it was. I watched Toys That Made Us, and I think it started as like a really awkward comic with between two guys, and then this third guy effectively just ran around pitching the toy and got them hella funding. And like the original comic was dark. I remember we had like yeah, we had like the original first issue as like kind of a little flip book thing that we got from one of the thrift stores back in New Mexico. And I remember reading it, and I want to say it was like Shredder dies or something crazy like that, and I was like actually sad.
Wait, is this like Shredder or Splinter?
Oh, Splinter, sorry.
Okay.
Because they're both S names.
Those names are weirdly like similar for me as well for some reason.
It's because whoever was their master was just a jerk and didn't feel like naming things properly.
The irons. I was kind of into the idea that like Shredder died and it was sad. Like they finally got him, and like actually that was pretty brutal, and they were like pretty scarred by like the violence of their success.
Oh, did I get enough science? Nope. Let me go back down in the
platform. Well, as long as this beast of a machine is plugged in, we have enough batteries. I don't have to worry about keeping the generator running.
But so there are two things I think that are contributing to animation going better. I think it's competition. I think Netflix and even the anime industry has raised the standards pretty hard. That people actually expect the stories to be good, you know, the animation to be decent, and you know, if you can't match up even close to like, say, Avatar, for example, or Dragon Prince, or a bunch of these other actually like fairly monolithic shows, then it just gets canceled and people move on.
All right, researching the RTG.
Got it.
Did you like the Dragon Prince? I saw it on Netflix when we had a subscription recently. So
I personally didn't care for it. I thought it was a little too kiddish for me.
Which, you know, to be fair, they are targeted for a younger audience than us.
I just remember watching Avatar: The Last Airbender, and it was definitely kiddish, but it was like good for every audience age.
Yeah, it does a good job of like I think part of it is Aang's pacifism allows it to be like less violent and therefore targeting like a younger audience. But at the same time, like the philosophy behind the pacifism is something that is, I think, engaging from adult perspective as well.
Yeah.
Like I think in particular that like one of the last episodes where he has the talk with all of his past selves about like whether or not it's worth killing someone, even if it's like Fire Lord Ozai, and them all being like, yeah, do it. And he's like, I don't want to. And then like, yeah, that was, I don't know, just like that dynamic, the way that like played out was just like, it was a really good way of engaging with like pacifism is not like really easy in the way it's often presented in a lot of these cartoon shows, but also just in general. Okay.
Let's see.
I guess the other thing I wanted was this chemistry lab, which I now have a tungsten for.
Yeah.
With glass.
We should have one tungsten left.
Do we have a shredder?
No, I was looking into getting one.
Okay, so maybe I should use the... I think I'm sitting on the tungsten. Yeah. Maybe I should use the tungsten to make the large shredder instead. and then we can use the trade platform to get more tungsten for the chemistry lab.
We're going to need the chemistry lab before we can get the... Oh. We need scrap. Start with the, What do we need for the small shredder? Okay, 2 iron. So I'm going to make a medium shredder instead.
Okay, sounds good. That'll be enough. Then I'll make a chemistry lab.
Yeah, because we... Oh, yeah, because we can't make the tungsten carbide to make a large shredder without a chemistry lab.
Yeah. I guess that's true.
But we have a ton of iron, so we can just go for a medium shredder. I'm just going to make weird garbage.
Oh, yeah, that's tungsten carbide. Yeah, so we need the chemistry lab no matter what.
Yeah. I was thinking I might maybe try and toy around with maybe automation and see if I can make like an auto shredder thing to just make windmills and then shred them.
With the automation, can we mine stuff automatically yet? I mean, is there a way to get like
I think we're
resources
close.
to it? Or
I think we're
okay.
very close.
All right, chemistry lab, churning it out.
Something I can... What's something I can make? I think
Wait,
batteries were the best, but they're hard to come by.
Yeah, well, we need the lithium. I mean, you could go out and get us some scrap now that we potentially have a need for that. We have the shredder, we have the trade platform, right?
Yeah. Well, so here's the thing. It's not actually worth going for the scrap.
Oh, we might as well just get a bunch of soil and keep making glass and keep making stuff out of that. I see.
Yep.
So if you automated that process, I understand your train of thought now.
That's what I was thinking. You know, skip the whole go out and grab stuff and go straight to just burning the massive amount of resources that we have. Because, like, we have more iron than we ever know what to do with. So at some point, I'm going to have a shredder that shreds shredders.
A shredder that shreds shredders?
Yeah.
We decided, like, making... There was, like, a glass-based thing was the highest efficiency, right? Or did we decide something else?
Glass is currently, like, the most convenient. Everything else is slightly beyond. I think batteries are still one of the best ones, but we don't have, like, a whole lot of lithium sitting around. Oh, people are saying ceramic is best. Oh, maybe that's what it is.
Okay. I remember a discussion being like glass was maybe close, but I thought there was something else. So if it's ceramic, it's ceramic.
Okay.
If I have one of these large platforms, the chemistry thing can just see anything on that platform. Is that how that works?
Let's see. Which who what? Sorry?
Oh, if I have the chemistry thing just on this like largest platform, can it see anything? Any resources plugged into this platform?
Yeah, it should be. So
Okay.
we'll want to get some
So
like
I can
crazy resource silos.
Yeah. Okay. Is
Okay,
that a small
ceramic is
printer thing?
best. It's 1.6, whereas glass is a 1.4. Or a 1 to 1 to 6, whereas glass is 1 to 4. Oh, I got it. So specifically here, yeah, they're correct. So what can I make out of... Drill mod 1 is the answer. That's the go-to.
Is there anything better than that medium storage silo?
Currently, no.
Okay. The medium storage silo is 2 titanium, which we have, right? Do we have?
Yeah, we this is all titanium on
go.
the ground.
Yeah. I feel like, do we want 2 of them?
Yeah, go for it. I mean, at some point, I'm probably just gonna take the drill machine and go down below and just come back with as much titanium as I can grab.
Okay, well, as it goes, I think we only had 3 titanium there, right? Or is there more over here? Oh, that's aluminum. Well, alright, we'll start with 1. I guess I gotta start the printer on it anyways. Medium storage silo. What does it remind me of? There's something that the medium storage silo is very reminiscent of for me. kind of like one of those heads on like the torches that you'd like have for like outdoor lighting at like
Oh, you're right.
restaurants.
It looks like a tiki torch.
Yeah. We'll put a medium storage and a silo storage just because we have the medium storage. I don't have the titanium. And hopefully that's just enough things to sit on our chemistry lab anyways. What things is that? That is 30 things on that. Wow, that really is a lot more, isn't it? I could put that on the back of a trailer, right? I could just have a medium storage there.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Oh, yeah.
nothing's ever going to beat that large rover, though, so
Yeah.
no
we
real
could,
point to that.
we can make another one at some point. So we both have them. I just figured we'd do that once we have like a decent RTG workflow going.
Yeah, that makes sense. Let's see, what did I need to make? Tungsten carbide is tungsten and carbon. Aluminum alloy is aluminum and copper. There's something that required fuel. Ah, it's the more advanced stuff requires fuel. Okay.
I'm gonna keep fueling that medium generator just to get it out of our hair.
Just to use up the carbon that you worked so hard to make?
Well, I thought we'd need more of it, but it turns out we're actually fairly flush on power.
Oh, really? Well, you should save it
Kinda?
then. We'll definitely need it for later. I guess we can get more organic if we need it later.
Yeah, that's the
so-
main thing. It's like, with space is mildly the issue right now. Mildly? Heck if I know.
I think you're just particular. What are all these wind turbines doing? Were you going to turn those into scrap or something?
I'm just dumping them on the ground because my inventory is full. I figured I'd do a lot of the handcrafting while I'm here.
We could just put like one of the tall storage silos on top of the tall platform and fill it
Correct.
with wind turbines, right?
Yes.
Okay. That seems like the thing to do. RTG. Nano.
What I really want to do is get one of the big storage silos and fill it with the medium storage silos.
Oh, can you do that?
Yep, you can
Well, I
daisy
guess-
chain
yeah.
them.
But only one time, right?
Correct. I don't think you can
Okay.
daisy chain more than that, but that's like more resource storage than you will ever need.
Okay, so I'm seeing that we need nanocarbon alloy. For the RTG. So if we need nanocarbon alloy, then we're gonna have to make all the things leading up to that. And all of those may not exist here, right?
Correct. We probably are going to need...
So we need helium as fuel, and it's
Yeah.
titanium alloy and steel. Titanium alloy is made with nitrogen fuel, and steel is made with argon fuel. So that's 3 gases we're going to have to run
Yeah,
out.
so I would start by just making a bunch of argon. Or not argon, steel. Because we're
Okay.
going to need that.
What's the atmosphere here?
Argon.
It is argon. Okay. We don't have a big backlog of argon, right? So I have to probably...
Yeah.
probably make the atmospheric condenser too. Is that an even bigger platform you're making? That's just as big as all the other ones, right? Or is that actually
Yeah.
bigger? Okay. So you have trade platform. Atmospheric condenser. Iron, glass, and plastic. Okay. Okay. Well, we have plenty of iron. I swear we had some glass earlier.
Oh, if we don't, we
Do we
got
any more?
silly
Did you
amounts
use
of
it all up?
soil.
Alright, alright.
Like they're...
More cluttered.
Yeah, I don't know. If you don't immediately spot it, just
Just make it.
Yeah, just
We
make
have the
more
power. We have the technology.
I do want to make the extra large grinder though. At some point soonish. I want to get that sooner than later. So once you've got your chem lab set up, I'd say we go for that. There's also the auto extractor.
The chem lab is set up. I think the main thing is that we're on to needing the atmospheric condenser to make steel. So I was working on setting that up.
Okay, you said you needed tungsten?
Glass. Do I need that anymore? I think we need it for the large shredder. We needed like tungsten for one of the alloys that comes out of it.
Yeah, extra large shredder requires tungsten carbide.
Yeah.
What do we need for tungsten carbide? Tungsten carbide is just tungsten and carbon.
Oh, we have that.
Yeah, so we just gotta. I think wolframite.
Oh, we don't have tungsten, right?
Yeah. So let me figure out what we need for tungsten. Tungsten is wolframite. Okay.
Are you gonna get off the trade platform?
Yep.
Okay.
Why are you being picky? What is wrong with you?
Need plastic.
What?
Carbon and compound.
Grinder.
Well, I know where all that carbon should go other than into the generator.
Okay, that was weird.
We'll put all of this carbon into chemistry.
Oh, there was no power going on. I see. I was wondering why I was just like, no, I will not eat any more things. And I'm like, what?
That moment where something isn't working and you realize it's because the fundamental thing necessary for it to occur is just not happening. I have come to appreciate that the power, you can see how much power is being used based
on the
off
strip.
Yeah, on the strip.
Yeah, I love that.
Generator back on.
All right, so we got a little bit of tungsten. It's not much, but it should be enough to make the extra large shredder
carbide?
If we wanted to.
Yeah, I guess I don't know. I mean, if you're not going to go exploring for anything, we don't need it, right? I mean, is the most efficient use of it is...
I just know it'll shred anything that we put into it, which means I could potentially get it to shred platforms and other doofy junk to get rid of some of this iron.
Are any of those more efficient?
Because no, but I could automate it.
Oh, really? Is the shredder's efficiency based off the input resources to make the stuff?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. It's probably not worth it. Well,
Thinking hard there.
Because we could potentially get it to scrap a bunch of... Yeah, not sure if you can automate the shredding. That's probably true.
Well, if we can automate the resource construction, then any step you can automate is worth doing, right?
I just wish I could automate more.
Atmospheric condenser. Damn. That's how I feel every day at work. That's my life. How much can I automate things?
I was thinking about that earlier. I had to save 50 some odd sub icons, and I was just like, this is really tedious. I'm sure there's a way to automate it, but by the time I learn how to automate this specific thing, I will be done. Is it worth my time?
It is a funny thing that when I find myself wanting to automate something on the first time I'm trying to do something, it's is this only worth it if automating it will be faster than doing it the first time? Or if I think I'm going to need to do it more than once? And getting that sort of intuition about when something is worth automating versus isn't sufficiently generalizable. Do you... I know you did some web design stuff at one point. Do you still do much programming?
I haven't done...
Did you ever learn programming part of that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Admittedly, most of my programming knowledge is entirely with defunct old, defunct and older programming languages. Mainly ActionScript was my one that I got like the furthest in, because it was easiest to just write some code and then compile it and then just immediately see it go. All the other ones required more steps, and for my purposes, that wasn't terribly necessary. Not at the time. I would like to learn more programming so I can actually like make a game someday. Either
Really?
entirely on my own or something like that. But that's pipe dreams. I got other things I'm kind of working on in the moment anyway, so it's not like I'm rushing.
Why would making a game involve you doing the programming aspect? I know you talked about it with Dad at one point, but it seemed like you were more limited by like your ability to put up the art assets than his ability to program it at certain points. So
I think it's just I want to make a game for myself first, so before I start bringing other people onto the project, so that I have the work habits and track record for it, if that makes sense.
Okay. I think that's
Because the alternative is I start working, the other person starts working, and that at some point it all just kind of fizzles out because both parties are busy.
I'm turning these drill mods into scrap, right?
Yep.
And we're turning... Oh no, there's titanium on this planet, so we should like just go mine the titanium if we need it, right?
Yeah, do we need titanium?
I wanted to make more of the honeycomb platforms. Do we have more of those?
Give me a second. This might take a couple of trips. Let's see. I'm gonna yoink this one because it seems free.
Well, I suppose I might as well just start with the atmospheric condenser. What did I need? I needed argon.
Ah. Well,
PPU, probably power per unit. 100 power per unit of argon, I think. You sounded distressed for a moment. What's going on?
Surprised more so than anything else. Can I just go over this? No.
Oh, did you take the soil canister?
Yeah, for a moment.
I can make another one though, right?
Probably.
Is it small printer?
Yeah, it's a small printer.
And it's a medium soil pan. Okay, well we have plastic, and we have glass as well now, so we have the chemistry lab up, I guess allowed us to do that, so that's good. I like when the character is kind of looking off to the distance somewhere, and I realize that he's just following wherever my cursor is, but sometimes it looks like he's just kind of gazing off into the distance while the printer's running. Is the character named Paul? Was that something I had seen in
Somebody
one of the
said in the
comments?
comments section that was the case, and I would not be surprised, because, yeah, that was one of the major delays on this game, was that... Or delays? It was one of the big issues with this game, was that one of the developers
Had passed away
died.
during it, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but you took the full... And now there's an empty soil canister. That's okay.
We'll be back shortly.
What do I need here? Got another packager. I certainly need more science, but I'm worried we just don't have the power output. Realistically, the biggest thing is that the wind doesn't run all the time. We don't have enough batteries. I guess it's the RTG, right? gotta get the stuff for that RTG.
Yeah, because if we can get that... It's not, like, infinite power immediately, but it's sufficient power to last us...
It's a little bit more than the medium generator, and the medium generator, when it's on, is currently handling it. But yeah, I mean, if we get all the resources to make one nanocarbon ally, we probably can get the resources to make a few of them, and then that's a few RTGs would be sufficient. I suppose the trick is we need to get the teleporters on this planet running first. It should
Correct.
be easy to get to the core given what you have. We just need the surface teleporter before we do that, right?
Yeah. I mean,
Oh, but you
realistically,
took
I
one
could
of
get
the
to the
honeycomb storages, didn't you?
I could get to the core right now if we wanted to, and drop the thing off. I'm trying to find some more titanium down here.
But like leaving planet, we'd have to like.
Oh, there's a bunch. I need the better drill. Dang.
Don't invoke the gorilla's name in vain. How dare you?
It's fine. That's what he's there
It's fine.
for. To be invoked in vain.
Be invoked in vain so that others may not be.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I'll buy that.
I forgot you even knew about that meme.
Well, I'm on the Discord, so
Yeah.
I mean, like,
was
I
just-
don't know about the meme. I just know about your Discord.
Effectively, I've only ever publicly advertised my Discord to YouTube once. And it was April 1st, like 2017, 2018 or something like that. And I locked down the rest of Discord so that nobody that accessed the Discord could see it. Save for the picture of this gorilla. And so it was just a bunch of people with a Discord that they couldn't access and a disapproving gorilla that was staring at them.
I think I remember that. I thought for a moment you were just saying that that there was some meme beyond this. But is this your entire creation? Is that what
Yeah.
I'm gathering? Okay.
Yep.
So it's your meme is what I'm hearing.
Yeah. So, I don't know about you. I don't actually like most memes. I find them to be quite bland or just straight up tasteless.
That's fair.
And so, like, the only memes I enjoy are the ones that I or my audience has created because they tend to be a little bit more natural.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like how inside jokes can be, just in general, more to your tastes.
Yeah.
I told you I met a guy who was a meme once, right?
Oh.
I went to grad school with the guy who was the Harvard douchebag meme.
Oh.
I'm not sure if that's one that's like familiar enough or.
I don't know about that one, but I went to college
Okay.
with the girl who is the I can tell by the pixels meme.
Oh, I don't know that one either.
It was I think it was in regards to Osama getting when they like dumped his body into the ocean or something like that, and they were talking like a bunch of people were like it was faked, and it's like no, like that's not photoshopped, but she said it in such a way that it was very meme worthy.
I see.